Good afternoon. My name is Carol Meza, and today I'm going to be your examiner for this speaking part. Let's start with the part one. What is your full name?
My full name is Mari Gerani Gamboa Fernandez.
Mari, how would you prefer to be addressed?
I like both of my names, so you can call me Mari or Mary or Gerani. I'm fine with that, but I guess you can go with Mari or Mary because it's easier.
Where are you living now?
I am living now in Colombia, and actually I think I've been living here most of my life.
And what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I really like doing sports, although I don't think I'm really good at it, but I enjoy doing it and I think it's good for your health. I also love reading, I love watching movies and TV shows, I love spending quality time with my friends and my family.
Okay, so now let's start talking about travel holidays. Where do you like to travel during the holidays?
I really like to travel to my grandparents' house. They live in the coast side of the country, so it's a little bit far away from here. It's like 9 hours away. So we go there every year and we always visit them. And the fun part is that um, my mom is from there, so basically all of my mom's side of the family is there. So every time I go there, I get to visit my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins. And since I go there every year, I have some friends there and I like to go and visit them.
What are your favorite holiday pastimes?
Okay, as I mentioned before, I go to my grandparents' house almost every year. I will say every year. And there, since they live in the coast side of the country, as I said before, um, the beach is really nearby my grandparents' house. So I go there almost every day. And I also go with my friends, and my grandparents live in a little town. So you can go walking, like to the, I don't know, to the church, to the parks, anywhere. And the beach is really nearby too. So I enjoy doing that kind of things. I enjoy riding bicycles with my friends when I'm there. And yeah, I like to play board games and like charades. And since we go there by the end of the year, I also like to celebrate New Year's, and we do a lot of special things there. Like we go to another location with more family members, and there we go to the river. And yeah, that's some things that I like to do.
And how do you plan and prepare for your holiday?
I usually travel with my family. I do have travel alone, but most of the time I travel with my family. So when we travel within the country, we actually don't do much preparation apart from preparing and packing the suitcase. But when we travel abroad, we definitely do. We prepare our documents, we search where are we going to stay and what kind of places are near, if what are some fun things to do there, and how can we spend time there.
Okay, thank you. So now for the part two, you will have 1 minute to organize your ideas. You are going to describe one of your best travel experiences. So let's start now. Time's up. So now please describe one of your best travel experiences.
Okay, one of my best travel experiences is definitely the first time that I traveled to United States of America. I went there when I was 15. It was 2015, and and we went there and we stayed at my uncle's house. It was a very long vacation. We stood there for like 1 month and 2 weeks. And since my uncle was living there, it was my first time seeing him and his family. So it was a very exciting experience. He took us basically everywhere he could. We traveled around the country. We stood at Massachusetts, but he took us to New York, Orlando, and other different places. We went to museums. We went to Disneyland, which was also a very, very exciting experience because it was my first time and my family's first time being on Disneyland. So we went there very early in the morning and we stood there till they closed the park. It was super exciting and we enjoyed as much as we possibly could because we didn't know if we were able to go back there. So we didn't even eat in the whole day. We were just like, now we have to go to this side and now to this other and like that. We were walking and walking and walking nonstop in the park, but it was totally worth it because we were able to go to so many places. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's so memorable to me and it was a very special place because in such a short but not that short time because it was a long vacation, we were able to visit a lot of cities, and we also did a lot of things for the very first time. So it was
Okay,
horrible.
thank you. Now for part 3, you will continue speaking about travel holidays. Mary, what type of holiday destination do you think attracts most tourists?
Uh, well, I think it depends on the person and the place where they were born. For example, if you were born near to the coast side, then you would like to go to somewhere else, right? So I think it depends on certain circumstances. But I feel like the most popular places or the most popular things to go and visit is probably the beach. At least here in Colombia, is very popular. Most of the time, people, when they are in holiday, they just go to the beach. And also, I feel like amusement parks because, for example, when you go to the USA, then you probably would visit the amusement parks. And yeah, so I think those are the most popular ones.
Okay. Do you think that the tourist industry will continue to grow in the next 2 decades?
Yes, I definitely think so, especially because, I mean, right now we cannot travel, or at least it's very hard and not as easy as it used to be. So I think once things go back to normal, people will be so excited to go outside and travel again. They're probably making plans by now, saving money just to when all this corona is over, then they can travel and go and meet new places. So I definitely think that the tourist is going to grow. And also, I feel like because of globalization, we are now more close to other countries and we can see what they offer. And I feel like we all are all curious about what that other country is or what does that have to offer me. So I feel like it would definitely grow.
Okay. And what do you think that your country could do to attract more tourists?
I think if they do programs to show people outside of the country what it is like, the beautiful parts that Colombia has, they will definitely come and they will definitely think about it, because Colombian pesos is not, it does not have a very high value. So it would be an option for people who cannot spend that much money, then they can come here. So I feel like the only reason why most people don't come here is because they don't know how beautiful it is. So if they could show that to the outside, to other countries, then they will realize how beautiful Colombia is and how worth it is to visit it.
Okay, Mary, so this is the end of the speaking part. Thank you so much.
Thank you.